Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Today, my dear friends, we're celebrating Friday of the 12th week in the ordinary time. And we are celebrating today the feast of Saint Josemaria Escriva. No? In the usual, regular manner of celebrating the liturgy, no, in the Universal Church, no, this celebration is an optional memorial. But since there is a presence of the community of the members of the Opus Dei, the lay members of the Opus Dei in our community, we opted to celebrate this Mass as a feast, singing the Gloria and wearing the proper vestments and the proper prayers, having the proper prayers in the liturgy. Saint Josemaria Escriva plays an important role in our development as Christians. His call, his battle cry is sanctification. When you look at Father Josemaria Escriva, pag tiningnan mo siya, and of course my friends, the clergy belonging to the Opus Dei, if you look at them, talaga mukha silang pare. Pag si Father Ron, nakita mo sa kalye. harang iyo. Kaya pag tinignan mo sila, talaga namang there is a certain impression already of holiness, radiating from them, because of the manner they carry themselves. But let us take a look at that. This holiness at which Father Escriva is inviting us to go to and to embrace is not achieved based on his own preaching and teachings. It's not based on merely a pious disposition. The sanctification, the holiness that he is promoting in the lives of people is achieved where? In the ordinariness of life. If you read through the text of his teachings, he is a modern saint, and yung kanyang mga writings ay just recently published na talagang volume na yung kanyang katuruan, yung The New Way. If you read through the text of it, this man who carries himself with a holy comportment talks about ordinariness of life, the ordinary experiences of people. That sanctification happens. The work of sanctification happens in the ordinariness of life. And when we talk about ordinariness, holiness, suffering is not an exemption. It is part and parcel of it. Part and parcel of it. He himself, Father Escriva, went through a lot of difficulties in his life. Mula sa kanyang pagkabata at nung siya'y naging pari na, he lived in a time of the Civil War. And he went into hiding. Yun yung time na hinubad niya yung kanyang sutana. Hinubad niya yung kanyang clerical. At kinailangan niyang magsuot ng ordinaryong damit. Dahil inuusig, ang mga Katoliko, inuusig ang mga pari. Sinusunog ang mga simbahan. That was the time where he lived his priesthood, the early years of his priesthood. But those sufferings, my friends, did not hinder our beloved Father Escriva from pursuing the work of sanctification. he continued the work of God. He gave them access, or rather, reminded people, lay people, that they're present in their experiences in ordinary life, including their suffering, a way towards holiness. Nasa yung pang-araw-araw na ginagawa, sabi pa nga niya sa isang preaching niya, no? Kasi may nagtanong na isang bata kay Father Escriva, ang tanong sa kanya, Father, I heard some of my classmates, sabi nung youth, no, na kapag ginawa mo ang isang bagay, tapos hindi mo naman gustong gawin o tinatamad kang gawin, pero ginawa mo, that's hypocrisy. So when I don't like praying, and I still pray, I think that is hypocrisy, sabi ng bata. And Father Escriva responded to her, oh, my child, no, my child, the more that you pray, when you do not like praying, the more you become holy. Kapag ayaw mo, magdasal ka. At sa pagdarasal mo, sabihin mo pa sa Kanya, ayoko magdasal. Tinatamad ako magdasal, Lord. Ayoko kitang kausap. No? And as you continue doing that, sabi ni Father Escriva, you will see that it is God doing you a favor. That sanctification happens in all aspects of life. Sanctification can happen when you are suffering. Sanctification can happen when you are working, when you are playing. Maaari kang dalhin ang ginagawa mo sa kabanalan. But there was this element that he mentioned. When you do not like praying and you feel lazy to pray, continue praying because that becomes a sacrifice. And sacrifice paves the way towards real holiness. Kapag ang ginagawa mo may kalakip na sakripisyo, dadalhin ka nito sa kabanalan. Dadalhin ka nito sa kabanalan. The gospel for today, no, from St. Matthew tells us of that leper. Obviously, he was in need of healing. No? Wala namang makaka-argue doon. Kailangan talaga niya ng pagpapagaling ng Panginoon. At alam niyang si Jesus ay nagpapagaling. But how did the leper approach Jesus? He said, Lord, if you wish, you can make me clean. The leper could have just said, Lord, alam mo na gagawin mo. Sige na. No? Bigay mo na. Alam mo na yan eh. No? Pagalingin mo na ako, kailangan ko na talaga yan eh. But the leper recognized that part of the journey towards receiving this grace is to gamble in trust. At kapag ganun yung, naranasan nyo na ba yung ganung pakiramdam, yung may pabor kang hinihingi, tapos ay mayroong bahagi noon, percentage of that entire deal or entire relationship ay ang katotohanan na I am at the disposal of this person. No? Mahirap yung pakiramdam na ganun eh. Yung umaasa ka eh. No? Umaasa ka dun sa tutulong sa'yo. Ang hirap ng pakiramdam nun. Kaya maraming Pilipino din ang nahihirapang humingi ng tulong, lumapit sa mga kaibigan o kapatid o kamag-anak, kasi malakas yung ating sense of utang na loob. Malakas yung sense of utang na loob sa atin. Hindi na ako hingin tulong dyan, may utang na loob pa ako dyan. Di ba? May ganun na pakiramdam. Kasi we do not like that feeling of being at the disposal of others. We do not like that feeling. But look at this leper. When he approached the Lord, obviously knowing that Jesus can easily heal him and cure him, still recognize that aspect and carry that aspect with him. Ang sabi niya, if you wish, kung gusto mo. Kung gusto mo. Implying that God might still be wanting him to go through that suffering. Baka gusto pa rin ng Diyos na hayaan mo na siyang dumaan sa paghihirap. Dahil may plano ang Diyos para sa kanya. The leper knew and trusted. He said, Lord, if you wish, if you wish. Part and parcel of our journey towards holiness is suffering. Last night, I celebrated the mobile mass, no? As you all know. Nag-mobile mass ako, tapos pagkatapos ng mobile mass, no, ay takbo ko pabalik ng simbahan kasi meron akong online recollection, no, sa isang grupo ng mga lay na mula sa iba't ibang bansa, no, nag-organize sila ng isang malaki-laking grupo rin sila, no. I think more than 40 eh. Tapos ay naka-Zoom kami at ako yung nagbigay ng recollection sa kanila. No? Pero dahil yung staff natin ay nandoon pa, nagliligpit pa sa mobile mass, si Father ang technician, ang staff, ang nag-set up, pati na rin speaker siya na rin. No? Lahat ako nag-ayos, no? Nagdating dito. Kaya pagod na pagod ako, naiinis na rin ako. No? Ang hirap naman, sabi ko, ang hirap naman. No? Pawis na ako. Kaya ang itsura ko doon sa mini recollection, nakita nila nakabarong ako. No? Pero sa baba, naka-rubber shoes pa ako. No, kasi galing ako sa labas. No, tuloy-tuloy. Hinata ko lang yung barong ko, no, para isuot ko dun sa recollection na yun. And I was giving the talk already, and the topic was about, Jesus calming the storm. No? Jesus telling his disciples, why are you afraid? No? Have you no faith? No? But prior to that statement, Jesus, when he woke up, said, be still. Be still. And I said, Jesus was not only calming the storm, he was calming his disciples as well. At habang binibigay ko yung meditation ko, no, dun sa mga nanonood sa akin, nakikinig sa akin sa online recollection, nag-prepare pa ako ng slides. It was a beautiful delivery, no? I believe. And then, after the talk, may nag-share sa kanilang isang member doon sa grupo. And she said, Father, no, 2 weeks ago, sabi niya, I went to a poor family, knowing that they are suffering, and I gave them 1 sack of rice. Sabi niyang ganon. Pero nung binigay ko po yung 1 sack of rice sa kanila, agad-agad, tinawag niya yung mga kapitbahay niya. At ang sigaw niya yung magdala kayo ng plastic. Sabi nung nagsishare, sinabihan niya yung babae, uy, ba't mo pa sila tinawag? 1 sako lang yan. But the poor family said, kailangan din nila eh. Kailangan din nila. And para din akong binuhusan ng malamig na tubig, no, kasi naiinis na ako, kasi nahihirapan ako during that moment. But the sharing of that woman reminded me, look at what suffering can bring us. Suffering can bring us holiness. Suffering can sanctify us. Josemaria Escriva invites all of us to embrace the ordinariness of life, including our difficulties. And let us allow these experiences to sanctify us. Heaven begins here. Heaven begins now.